One misconception around the law of attraction is thinking that it's all about asking for what you want and then waiting for the universe to deliver it to you. But that's really not quite it. The reality is this: the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are and what you already have. So you don't manifest something by hoping, wishing, or even just visualizing it alone. You manifest by becoming the version of yourself that already has what you want. By feeling and thinking that what you desire, you already have. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how manifestation actually works, how to align with what you desire, how to shift your frequency, and most importantly, why you have to be unattached to whether you receive your desired reality or not. One of the biggest misunderstandings about manifestation is the idea that you're getting something from the universe. Because the truth is, everything already exists energetically. There's no real getting, there's just aligning with what you desire, because it already exists. So think about it like a radio. The station you want to listen to is already broadcasting, but you can't hear it. And you won't hear it unless you're tuned in to that right frequency. So if you want love, it's not about finding it, it's about becoming love right now, being a loving person and already having what you desire. And if you want success, same thing. It's about seeing yourself as successful and knowing and feeling deep down that you are successful and already having that within you before you're actually going to see it manifest in real life. So in both cases, both love and success, you have to start seeing yourself as already having those things before the results show up in your life. And here's the trap that most people fall into. If you still feel like the person who lacks something, you still feel like you're not good enough, you still feel like you're not worthy, then you reinforce that sense of lack, of not having. If you say, well, hey, I'm working to manifest money in my life, I'm trying to earn more money, you're still operating from a belief that you don't have it. That's a really important distinction here. So instead, what you have to do is you have to shift your self-image and become the version of you that already has what you desire. And then every single day, every moment of every day, you have to show up and just know and feel the emotions that you already have it. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how the universe works. In this universe, everything operates at a frequency. And if you're not aligned with the frequency of what you want, just like the radio from before, you won't experience it in your reality. So again, here's the key. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you embody, what you are, what you already have. So again, if you want wealth, you can't just think certain thoughts about wanting or having more money. You need to feel abundance right now, even if your bank account it doesn't really match that reality, at least not yet. If you want love, you can't and shouldn't approach relationships from a place of loneliness and oh my God, I really need to find somebody. You need to radiate the energy of someone who is already whole and complete and wants to share that wholeness and completeness with someone else who is in the same place in life. So now, how do we shift ourselves in this way to manifest what we want? Well, first you have to know what you want, right? That's the first step. And then once you do, you have to work to shift your self-image. So ask yourself, what would the version of me who already has this feel and do, and how would that person act? And then you have to act as if, but not from a place of lack. So it's not about faking it, although that is part of it at the beginning, but it's about embodying the energy of that version of yourself that already has those things, already is living that reality. And then, and this is really critical, along with feeling and knowing that you have it, cultivate those emotions of already having your desired reality. Feel the gratitude, the joy. Let's say the gratitude and joy of having all that money, of having that amazing relationship. Feel that certainty and feel that gratitude right now, even if the manifestation hasn't yet come true on the physical plane. Now here I want to add one sort of paradox when it comes to manifestation. I think this is where a lot of people get hung up. The way they get hung up is they get really attached and obsessed with their desired outcome. The problem is this: the moment you start obsessing over when and how something is going to show up in your life, you actually push it away. And why is that? It's because you're operating from lack. You're viewing things as not being present in your life. And so you're focused on, how can I bring these things into my life? Which again is different than what we're talking about. We're talking about feeling as though you already have it right now. Because true manifestation happens when you stop chasing. Yes, you have to do the work, but when you no longer need that thing that you desire because you already feel like you have it, that's the moment when it can flow effortlessly into your life, and not before. The universe really responds when you release that desperate energy of like, I need this to happen, I need this to happen right now. And instead, when you step into certainty, not hope, but like knowing deep down that you already have it. And to such an extent that whether it shows up in the physical world really doesn't matter, because you are already whole and complete and feel as though you have everything you want right now. So now that you understand how the law of attraction actually works, here are some tips as far as how to put it into practice. So first, stop focusing on when your desired reality is coming. Stop being so obsessed over it. Because the moment you obsess over it, you signal that you don't have it. Instead, focus on being the person who already has and is living that desired reality. And second, feel the gratitude right now. Act as if your manifestation is already here. It's already a done deal. There's nothing to worry about. And let that feeling of gratitude, those emotions, help to shift your frequency. And I again want to stress the importance of really feeling the emotion of that version of yourself who has the desired reality that you want. Show up as someone who, if you're looking for a relationship, who already is loved and is loving. And if you want more wealth, start carrying yourself like someone who is already financially free. And you want to work to embody the traits and the thoughts and the emotions of the version of you who already has what you want. And then finally, you want to shift from wanting to knowing. It's a really important distinction here. Start just knowing deep down that what you want is already yours. It's a done deal. There's nothing to worry about. This is all about feeling the emotions and having the thoughts of someone who already has that desired reality. Day by day, you're raising your frequency and merging with that version of yourself in a different vibration who already has what you want. So again, to wrap all of this up, here's the really big takeaway. You don't attract what you want, but you attract what you expect, what you are, what you already have. So the universe is not withholding anything from you. The reality is, the moment that you fully embody the energy of what you desire without attachment, eventually it has no choice but to manifest in your reality. So I wanted to make this video because I found there are a lot of misunderstandings when it comes to this world of spirituality and law of attraction and manifestation. So this is one really important key for anyone on the journey, just to understand the key differences and what does it really mean to manifest something. So I hope you found some value in this video, and I would love to hear from all of you. Have you ever had a moment where you just made this shift that I'm talking about, and instead of obsessing over something and being so focused on bringing it into your life, you just learned to be grateful and trust the process and feel like it was already here? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about your experience. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.